So I had put an update video out here about how I had fixed the MPPT tracking issue on this, but then it reappeared. And the deal is that I've got 3 strings of panels coming into it. We've got right now we've got PV1, PV2, PV3. With 1, 2, and 3 on. The 1, which is my 175 volts, which was my 4 Jinko 400 watt solar panels, it was just all over the place. And you'd look at the screen here and it would just be from 0 to 5 to 0 to 5, 0 to 5, just cycling back and forth. Couldn't figure itself out. But if you turned off the other 2 strings, it would work. So I tried moving it from string 2 to string 2, or input 1, 2 to input 1. That didn't change anything. And what I did that seems to have helped is I added a panel. So supposedly this inverter can go down to 90 volts input, but, and I don't know if that's the problem or not, and this was 200 volts-ish, just under 200 volts, so that moves it to about 250. Now these are at more like 400, 500 volts, because they're like 92 volts a piece. So for some reason, jumping the voltage on it worked. Now, that panel array would work just fine if these 2 were off. So it's almost like there's some sort of a dependency between MPPT inputs, where if you have a high voltage on one input, having a low voltage on another causes things to go awry. So if I turned off my 2 Cylindra arrays, which were about 500 volts a piece, because those are in 5S, then this would work just fine. I could pull in like 1200 watts. And you can see now, look at that, I'm pulling in 1566 watts out of a 1600 watt array. And then another 885 from the ground and 535 from the wall there. That's actually working the way it's supposed to now, which is insane. So I don't know. Have y'all experienced that, where if you've got a lower voltage on one MPPT string than another, it throws the inverter for a loop?